Hi guys and welcome back to Footy Hour. So I'm joined here by these two dogs and we're here to look at the questions that you sent in. So if you want to be part of this discussion, do send us your questions on our Twitter handle, Footy Hour, or down in the comments below. So straight on into the questions. Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or this season? Obviously the bookies have Messi as but Van Dijk as a favourite, followed by Messi, then Salah and Mane, and of course Ronaldo. So who do you think will win this?
For me, I'd zone it down to a competition between two players, Lionel Messi and Virgil van Dijk. When we look at Van Dijk, he's had a very good defensive season. No players completed a dribble past him in the past season. And he's also made it to the Nations League final with Netherlands and also won the Champions League with Liverpool, marshalling that defense. And for Messi, he's won the La Liga Pichichi again for another 6th season, and he's also won the European Golden Shoe with Barcelona, adding on to the La Liga title. I believe the factor that will bring apart the two is if Messi can win the Copa America, which I believe with the current squad, I believe they can, and we'll have to wait to see that. They can. Scaloni is a very good manager.
It's a case of wait and see. Yeah. For me also, I'll have to agree with you. I'd probably just narrow it down to Virgil van Dijk and Lionel Messi. When you look at Virgil van Dijk, he helped Liverpool to 22 clean sheets. He was the Premier League Player of the Year, and he won the Champions League. When you look at Messi, he was the top scorer, and he won the European Golden Boot for a record 6th time. And he also won the La Liga. So it's a case of, obviously, let's wait and see if Messi can win the Copa Americana in Brazil, which I don't think he will again. But let's just wait and see how things go. So Cristiano Ronaldo is obviously out of the running, despite helping Portugal to the UEFA Nations.
Yeah, he had a terrible campaign.
Yeah, he had a terrible campaign. Only scoring 4 in the Champions League. Yeah, winning only the and not one.
And the MVP, which I think was quite biased.
Yeah, it was quite biased.
They gave it to him. Yeah. So we're the likes of Guardiola. But anyway, as for me, I think it will come to down. Van Dijk I'll agree with you. Van Dijk will have to wait and see whether Messi, Salah and Mane, who amongst them will win the domestic Nations Cup.
Yeah.
If Salah and Mane win one of them wins the AFCON, then they'll be front runners to take the Ballon d'Or. Since they already, as you said, they already have the Champions League, and they were top scorers for Liverpool for the Premier League. And Liverpool also had a tremendous season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
I think it will just be a case of let the best man win this thing come 2019, because all the players, they absolutely deserve to win the Ballon d'Or this season.
It will at least Modric was the first player to break this monotonous cycle of
Ronaldo and Messi.
10 years long streak by the two.
And don't you think they're just going to give Virgil van Dijk so as Messi does not dominate this thing? They want to put a trend where it doesn't have to be about Ronaldo and Messi. So they might probably, after giving Modric, they are open to giving it to Virgil van Dijk, who become probably the first defender if he wins after Fabio Cannavaro in 2006. Don't you think so?
Yes. It's hard to see why they only give to Van Dijk if any of the other players fails to win the AFCON and the Copa America. He also won the PFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So
it will still go to Messi, whether he wins or doesn't win the Copa America, because he still had a tremendous season.
So, but you know, in the previous seasons, you've seen that they've given the Ballon d'Or to a Champions League winner.
Yeah.
No wonder Ronaldo has dominated it. Modric, Messi. That's why he didn't win last time.
Yeah.
Salah, of course, was 5th last season, or 6th behind Messi in 5th. So majorly, mostly they look at the Champions League. That's what they look at.
So let us put ourselves in the spot here. Who are you going with to win the Ballon d'Or?
I'm going with Van Dijk.
Lionel Messi.
I'm going with Van Dijk. So it's 2 against 1. So
But he still will.
Anyway, let us know in the comments below who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or. It's quite an intensive debate. We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, certainly.
On to our next question, which is, which player do you think has disappointed this season? The previous season. Yeah. Which player hasn't lived up to the height that was built towards him in that season?
I'd go for Andre Frank Zamboanguissa, whom Fulham got from Olympique de Marseille for 30 million last season. When you look at his season at Marseille, they managed to reach the Europa League final, and he was an integral person in that midfield. But when he came to Fulham, him and Jean-Michel Seri, they didn't quite live up to a pair that we thought they would.
most people expected them to take off quite well. We saw that midfield of Serie, who was heavily linked to Chelsea during the season.
Yeah.
When Conte was there, he was
Yeah.
heavily linked to them, and then he joined Fulham on a free. So basically, the whole Fulham's team was a disappointment since they spent 100 million on their signings, the likes of Andrew Schürrle,
Alfie Mawson.
they're all disappointed. For me, I'd go with the player who was disappointed the most, David De Gea. Obviously, he had a terrible World Cup, but he just made one save the whole of the campaign in 3 games. Then came on to the Premier League with United this season, conceded 54 goals in the Premier League. That is the most in the top 6 sides, and second amongst top 10 teams in the Premier League. He had quite some significant errors, obviously the one against City. The ones against Chelsea, which really had a blow to their top 4 hopes.
The one against Barcelona.
Also was against Barcelona
in the Champions League.
Hey, so I hear that he's had more. He has made, I think, 5 errors this season,
Yeah, 5.
which is more compared to all the other previous years since he joined United. I think in 2012.
Yeah. When it comes to De Gea, I think this is the only season he's underperformed. But looking at him generally, he's a really, really top-class player because he makes all the saves the team requires. He's been helping Manchester United. He's been like the player of the year at Manchester United for 3 seasons running.
Yeah.
So it's only been this year that it has been quite shambolic for him starting from the World Cup. And I hope he gets to correct it because we've already seen what he has to offer in the Premier League and what he has to offer for Manchester United. Well, apart from that, I'll also go for another.
On to De Gea. Recently seen Kepa take the reins at Spain.
Yeah, impressively. He's played in the 2 matches that Spain has had in the qualifiers, and De Gea has been the best.
Rumors has it that is new Spain number 1.
I don't think he's the new Spain number 1. I believe they were just rewarding him for always being loyal on the bench, and I believe De Gea will take the gloves for Spain the next time the international break comes on, because quality will remain to be quality.
Form is temporary, but
Class is
permanent. But you can say that currently Kepa is a better goalkeeper on form.
Yeah, as for me, I'd obviously go with another Manchester United player, that is Alexis Sanchez. Being an Arsenal fan, I'm so happy that he quite underperformed at Manchester United. Coming from a player who was contending for the top scorer in the Premier League to a player who barely scores 10 goals in a season, that has been a flop. That has been a massive flop for the season. And reports are suggesting that he might be going away to Inter Milan or even Arsenal if they could take him back. But he's been my most underperformed player of the season because I expect better of Alexis Sanchez, considering his work rate. He's a team player, he tracks back. He's even the best player in Manchester United. With all those wages, certainly he needed to perform very, very well. But he didn't live up to the expectations. So that would be my flop of the season.
And another good chance might be the likes of Lemar at Atletico. He came in, we were quite hopeful of him that he basically another Atletico had another awful transfer window, brought in the likes of Gelson Martins and Lemar, and we thought that maybe this could be the season, considering the fact that Real Madrid were wounded with the loss of Ronaldo. Yeah. Barcelona also had a horrible season, so I started the season, so we thought that maybe this could be a season. So Lemar came in from Monaco for I think 60 million. Scored I think 3 goals and got 3 assists. Quite a drop off compared to his times at Monaco with the likes of Mbappe when he had that amazing partnership with Mbappe. Another shout?
Probably Milinkovic-Savic.
Lazio.
Yeah, he's been a flop. Considering at one time he was touted to be going for around obviously 100 million, but right now probably I think a 60 would do for him. A drop in form for Milinkovic-Savic.
He had 12 goals and 3 assists in the previous season.
Yeah.
This season he has 5 goals, 2 assists. That's no wonder his market value has really dropped.
Yeah.
Another shout.
I'll go for Gelson Martins, the Portuguese. He had been very heavily linked to Arsenal before. He went to Atletico Madrid where he didn't even quite peak and ended up going on loan in Monaco. He didn't quite peak.
Another player I think I'd go for is Asensio. He's one of the players who I think his value has really dropped quite significantly over the last 1 year. Because a year ago we put him in the same league with the likes of Mbappe.
Yeah.
Mbappe. But now look at him. He has 3 goals. I think he hasn't even managed double figures for goal contributions this season.
Nowhere near Mbappe.
Especially the fact that Ronaldo, there are people explain that really step up, but he hasn't. It's opposite. He doesn't even start for the team.
Yeah.
So yes, that's been it for our most underperforming players of the season. Who do you think has underperformed or hasn't lived up to the billing? You tell us in the comments below. So on to our last and final question, which is, who do you think is the best, currently is the best unemployed manager out there in the football world?
Yeah, there are so many managers who are employed who are so good at what they do. The likes of Massimiliano Allegri, the likes of Jose Mourinho out there. So probably I'd go for Massimiliano Allegri, but he's stated that he's going on a sabbatical for 1 year, so that rules him out for potential jobs.
He was heavily linked to Chelsea.
Yeah, he was heavily linked to Chelsea, and as we all know, now Sarri is departing, and Lampard has also been touted to replace Sarri at Chelsea. So we're waiting to see. But my pick could be Massimiliano Allegri, who's obviously won so many titles in Juventus. Yeah, I think Allegri.
For me, the best manager who's currently unemployed undoubtedly is Jose Mourinho. He's won uncountable number of trophies.
Special one.
Yeah, the special one.
Three titles. 3 titles.
He's won 26 major honors, and I believe that's an outstanding amount. He's only behind very few managers. And for Mourinho, we can't be sure where he'd go yet because he's a person who goes to very big teams.
But he said that he doesn't want to go to a club which is elite. He wants to go to a
He's
club.
been linked with Newcastle.
Newcastle?
Yeah, he's also been linked with Chelsea. Yeah, Newcastle of all the clubs.
Mourinho at Newcastle, I would
He clearly said that he wants to go to a club that is not used to winning, and that where he won't be under pressure to win matches, that he can turn them into champions. And Newcastle are looking for a replacement in case Rafa Benitez decides to leave. Yes, and maybe with the oil money coming in, it might be another Abramovich era at Chelsea.
We also have Claudio Ranieri, absolutely winning.
The most loved manager in football.
Yeah, winning the Premier League with Leicester City and going back to his Roma, and all the fans being so romantic with him and all. And we also saw a video of him crying at Roma.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's also a good manager. He's also a good manager with good tactics who's currently unemployed.
Also go for the likes of Giuseppe Di Francesco, the ex-Roma boss, the one who led Roma to that famous comeback against Barcelona in the previous season in the Champions League. He was fired after they lost to Porto in the Champions League. Also,
we could also look at Pablo Machin. He's the manager responsible for bringing Girona into the La Liga, and they maintained their La Liga status with him. But he moved to Sevilla, where they had a quite stable campaign.
They started quite well.
Yeah, they started quite well.
Number one.
Yeah, but they just kind of dipped at some point, which ended up in him getting fired. I believe he's a very good manager. He has a very good playing style, which appeals to the fans. The fans of Sevilla really like how they played under him, and I think a big club should snap him up. He has a very good playing style.
Young.
He's still quite young.
He's fired after the Slavia Prague defeat in the Europa League. Another manager, there's also Arsene Wenger who's out there. Nobody even forget him. Arsene Wenger. He's arguably, I think he's the better of all the other managers in there. As quite yes.
And there have been talks he wants to come back into management. So we have to wait and see whether probably the France national team would want to take him out after Deschamps. But so we have to wait and see where he'll land.
Another good shout would be the ex-Schalke manager Domenico Tedesco. Obviously lost his job after 7-8 thumping by Man City in the Champions League. The previous season was quite stellar for him, finishing second behind Bayern in a season where Dortmund really underperformed. So
he's quite young. He's only 33. When you don't get many managers at 33, he's very young.
And before we forget, Spalletti from
Inter Milan.
Of course, he was fired and Conte took over the reins. So according to me, I think that would be the best replacement if Pochettino were to wake up one day and say, okay guys, let me take a break, or let me go to a bigger club. Yeah. Spalletti would be, he's 60 years old, but I think he'd do quite well at 60. He looks quite young, fella. Anyway, that's it for this week's episode. So in case you have any other answers for the questions that we talked about, do leave them in the comments below. And if you want to be part of this conversation next time, do send us your questions at our Twitter handle, Footy Hour, or leave them in the comments below. So until next time, goodbye.